Hit in the inning, 2 walks, 2 left on, no errors, 2 strikeouts.
The past year has brought changes to many in our community, with lost jobs or reduced working hours, disrupted childcare, and the challenge of teaching the kids. If you've been financially impacted by the pandemic and can't pay your utility bill, call us or send an email right away. Eligibility for payment assistance has been expanded so more households may qualify. Through it all, we're always here to provide you with safe and reliable service, and we're ready to help. Clark Public Utilities, ranked highest in customer satisfaction among residential mid-size utilities in the West by J.D. Power 13 years in a row. For J.D. Power 2020 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Clark Public Utilities, we're always here.
1-0 is the score here in Ridgefield. Thanks for joining us on the Raptors live stream. Nate Wheeldryer going a 1-2-3 inning in his first inning of work in a Raptors uniform, and then the Raptors give him a little bit of run support. 1 run in the bottom of the first, but the toughest hitter to face in this Yakima Valley Pippens lineup is coming to the plate. Noah Williamson comes up. Came into yesterday's game batting .400 and did not increase that. He went 2 for 5 and kept that average right at .400. And Williamson, who had a 2-run home run to center field yesterday, 2-run shot, kind of more towards left center, and takes a first pitch strike from Nate Wheeldryer, who has a 4-pitch arsenal coming out of UW. 0-1 pitch from Nate is just high, ball 1. 1-1, top of the second inning, nobody on, just getting this frame started against Noah Williamson, the leadoff batter, cleanup hitter today, and starting left fielder. Wheeldryer, the right-hander, comes out of the windup and throws, fouled back 1-2. Wheeldryer has a 4-pitch arsenal, 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a pitch that I don't think any of his teammates have, at least not that I've heard of, a 1-seam sinker that he'll use. He's only added that pitch to his arsenal quite recently. 1-2 pitch, the slider gets Williamson swinging. He strikes out his second batter of the ball game, and he has set down all 4 batters he has faced. Good start for Nate Wheeldryer. Next up is Michael Carpentier Jr., the catcher today, as Wheeldryer goes to the slider for the strikeout. That sinker action he just developed recently. Throws it like a fastball, just a different grip. And I think that was the sinker right there. Got some good movement on it. Throws it for a ball, however, at 89 miles an hour. Just added it not even during the spring. It was after the UW season ended. Now throws at 92 miles an hour, way high over the glove of Grant Heiser. And ball 2, 2-0 to Michael Carpentier Jr. Did not play yesterday out of Cal Baptist. He's 4 for 21 on the season with 1 home run. Carpentier, a left-handed batter against the righty in Wheeldryer. And this one's fouled back into the netting behind home plate. 2-1 is the count. 1 on, nobody on base. 1 out, I should say, nobody on base. A 1-0 lead for Ridgefield in the top half of the second inning. Wheeldryer doing some good work so far. 2 strikeouts, a foul out, and a fly out to open up this game. 2-1 pitch from Wheeldryer. Breaking ball that is in there for a late call, but it is a strike. Took a little extra thought and decided yes it was on the outer corner. 2-2 is the count now from Nate Wheeldryer. As long as you get the call right, doesn't matter how long it takes you. 2-2 pitch from Wheeldryer is swung on and hit to center field. Hernandez takes a half step back, then comes in a step and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 strikeouts and 3 balls put in play, caught by 3 different teammates. 1 in right field, 1 in center field, 1 by the first baseman. And we are on to the 6-hole hitter. Blake Dickman comes to the plate, designated hitter today. Has 2 at-bats on the season, both on June 13th against Ridgefield. He went 1 for 2. 3 walks in the ball game. Gets his second start here today against the Raptors. Right-handed hitter out of UC San Diego. First pitch is a called strike from Wheeldryer. He added that 1-seam sinker after the spring season at UW. He was taught to him by a coach, not at UW, but a guy who used to coach at Skagit Valley College. Swung on and missed the 0-1. Darren Westergaard, who he's worked with, also has coached with the Port Angeles Lefties. helped him develop the one-seam sinkers. Got real good movement to it. And on a pitch hitters are familiar with. Here's the 0-2 with 2 outs. Swung on and missed, and he strikes out 2 in the inning. He has faced 6 batters. He's retired 6 batters. Nate Wheeldryer, 2 zeros in the ballgame so far. And the Raptors will come up in the bottom of the second inning, leading 1-0.
Warmer weather is here, and what better way to enjoy a summer day than with a trip to the ballpark to watch exciting Ridgefield Raptors baseball. Play ball! Don't miss the action on the diamond as the Ridgefield Raptors battle other Western League rivals for the championship. This safe outdoor event is a perfect outing for you and your friends. Peace Health is a proud sponsor of the Ridgefield Raptors, with a team of medical experts on deck to provide your family the care you need. Treat your family to an exciting night at the ballpark and make it part of your healthy, active summer. Peace Health and Ridgefield Raptors baseball, a great double play.
The Ridgefield Raptors are thrilled to reunite with fans and enjoy summer baseball again. Join us for America's favorite pastime. The Raptors are following state guidelines for spectator events and ask for your patience as we prepare for exciting West Coast League play. Please be courteous to our staff, fans, and players as we this summer. Let's make it a great season at the Rourke. Get your tickets now at ridgefieldraptors.com. Go Raptors!
Second inning from Ridgefield, Washington, where the Yakima Valley Pippens are coming to town. 2 more games left between these 2 teams this season, today and tomorrow. And then they will not face each other again the whole rest of the year, save for if they get to the West Coast League Championship Series, which would happen August 17th, 18th, and perhaps the 19th. That's the last official day of the West Coast League season. After Ridgefield scored 1 run in the bottom of the first inning, we now come to the bottom of the second. 1-0 lead still for the Raptors. Good work so far by Nate Wheeldryer. His counterpart Kenny Johnson giving up 1 hit, couple walks, an RBI single by Reese Hernandez. Now we're on to the 7-hole hitter to lead off the bottom of the second. It's Grant Heiser to the plate, getting his 4th start of the summer. First pitch to Grant, he grounds 1 to short. Connor Cabalas attacks the ball, fields on 3 hops, and throws to first for the out. 1 down on the first pitch to Grant Heiser. Just good to see him out there and get some run in. Got injured against Yakima Valley, but back out on the field, healthy and looking like he's ready to go and wastes no time swinging at it, makes contact, but is thrown out at first. 1 away here in the second inning, and Cody Darcy to the plate. Yesterday, the bottom half of the lineup very productive, got 6 hits in the contest. First pitch is a strike to Cody. The 8 and 9 hole hitters combined for 4 hits in the contest. Now it's a different bottom half of the lineup. All 3, 7, 8, and 9 hole hitters have been swapped out, moved around. Darcy takes down. 1-1 is the count to Cody. Played most recently at Xavier University. He's got the bases empty and 1 out. A 1-0 lead for the Raptors, bottom of the second. Johnson throws at 89 miles an hour, a called strike. It's 1-2 to Cody, who did not play yesterday. Did play against Yakima Valley. Got 1 hit in that series up in Yakima. Today it's Heiser, Darcy, and Connor at the bottom of the lineup. And a big swing from Darcy and misses the pitch up high, and 2 down now in the second. Yesterday was Micah McDowell, Patrick Stark, and Tanner Jocks in the bottom trimester. Stark and Jocks had 2 hits apiece. Actually, all 3 of those guys not in the lineup today, as Ridgefield swapping around. Got enough players to mix and match. Grant Heiser, Cody Darcy move into the lineup. Caden Connor moves in the 9-hole. He did play yesterday. He was the 2-hole hitter in right field. Did not get a hit yesterday. Slides down to the 9 spot for the first time this season. And takes a pitch inside, ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on base. Ridgefield leading by a run here in the second inning. Caden Connor, who's batting .250 on the year, 7 doubles, 2 triples, 9 RBIs. Batting 9th, and the 1-0 pitch runs outside from Kenny Johnson. 2-0. Has retired 3 batters in a row, including a strikeout to end last inning, but he gave up 1 earned run in the first inning. Now trying to go for a scoreless second. 2-0 pitch again outside from Kenny Johnson. And Caden Connor, who's only walked twice this year, is a ball away from drawing a 4-pitch walk. Infield playing somewhat deep, especially at second base. Marenko, a good 2-3 steps into the outfield grass. 3-0 pitch is a bit high, and Caden Connor draws his third walk of the season. Turns the lineup over to John Peck, who drew a walk himself to open up this ball game for the Raptors in the bottom of the first. He came around to score. Yesterday, Patrick Stark, the only player to score for the Raptors. Today, John Peck, the only player to score for the Raptors, or either team for that matter. And getting on the board much earlier, Ridgefield didn't score until the 5th inning yesterday, and didn't score after that either. Bottom of the second now, Peck takes a breaking ball high. 1-0 from Johnson. Runner on first, 2 outs. And John Peck at the plate also got a stolen base in the first inning. He's got 6 doubles. Another one here would tie Caden Connor for the team lead. If you just count West Coast League games, they both got 6. Here's Peck swinging up the middle. This will get out for a single. Caden Connor takes a short turn around second and stays put. A 2-out single to put Caden Connor in scoring position, and John Peck has reached base both times today. Brings up Reese Hernandez, who's already got an RBI single today. That was with a runner on second base. Similarly, he's got a speedster in scoring position. Caden Connor with good wheels. John Peck as well behind him. So runners in first and second. Third hit of the ball game there. John Peck getting the single. 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, and Hernandez digs in. Left-handed batter who takes a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 to Reese. Singled up the middle and later got hit on the base paths by a near single by Morales, but got the job done to begin with the RBI when he was at the plate. The 0-1 pitch to Reese, tails downward, ball 1. Infield alignment a bit disjointed with the shortstop Cabales edging towards second. Marenko, the second baseman, in a more deep fashion in the outfield grass. Cabales standing right behind Caden Connor as his shadow. Connor dancing around, a decent lead from second. Hernandez hits it foul. Kobe Morales in the on-deck circle. Ridgefield trying to extend this. Is all a 2-out rally. First 2 guys got out on a first pitch ground out to lead off the second inning, and then a strikeout. But since then, a walk and a single has made things interesting as the Raptors try to score more runs through the first 2 innings here than they did all of yesterday. A 1-2 pitch from Johnson is low, 2-2. Ridgefield, the 10-1 loss yesterday. It's only the second blowout loss they've had all year, if you indeed, whatever threshold you call blowout. It really wasn't a blowout the whole way. The margin just looked larger. It was 5-1 into the 9th inning. But if you do call that a blowout with 5 runs in the 9th, both times it's been Yakima Valley. They had a 17-9 win earlier against Ridgefield. Hernandez rips one into right field. It drops for a single. They'll wave Caden Connor at first and then bring him back to third. Good decision, as it was a nice throw by Fernandez out from right field. And Chris Coda puts up the stop sign for Caden Connor. And the bases are loaded for Kobe Morales. With 2 outs, 3 straight players reach on a walk, a single, and another single. Reese Hernandez, who did not play yesterday, gets the start today. He's 2 for 2 through the first 2 innings. John Peck moves into scoring position. Caden Connor at third, and Morales, who technically is 0 for 1, although it's a hard-pressed 0 for 1, is at the plate. 2 out, slider stays outside, 1-0. Second baseman Marenko backing up even deeper into the outfield, into the right field grass. Into the wind blowing out towards right. The first baseman Lajoie also playing well behind the bag, so a ground ball he will need to hustle to first, but he's close enough where he could get there. 1-1 pitch to Morales. Kobe with 15 RBIs on the year, behind only the 16 of Will Chambers, who's in the on-deck circle. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Morales. Swings and fouls it back. He swung twice, fouled both off. It's 2-2 with 2 outs, bases loaded. Ridgefield already leading 1-0. It's bottom of the second inning. A 2-out rally for Ridgefield that could either go quietly with still a scoreless frame, or Morales could do some damage. 2-2 pitch is down in the dirt. Good block by Carpentier. And it's now full count. 2 outs, bases juiced. A lot of innings left to be played, but this is likely a turning point in one direction or another as the Raptors have a big chance here. Full count. Kenny Johnson back to the windup in this at-bat. The righty deals. The runners go. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Carpentier had a chance, almost managed to catch that one, and the at-bat continues as Morales took a cut and just barely does stay alive. Has fouled 3 pitches off in this at-bat. We'll see a 7th pitch of the plate appearance now. The runners will go on the delivery. Payoff pitch swung on and grounded to second. Marenko fields in the outfield grass, throws to first in time, and the shift works as Marenko backs up and has time to make the play. And a ground out to in the frame and strand 3. Nice little 2-out rally that made things dramatic, but it's a 0 in the second inning for Ridgefield on 2 hits in the frame, no errors, and 3 left on. Well, we head to the top of the 3rd inning. It's the Ridgefield Raptors 1 and the Yakima Valley Pippens 0.
The win-win value lineup from Buffalo Wild Wings gets you more for less. With buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. It's like finding extra fries at the bottom of your bag. But they're boneless wings, and there's twice as many of them. What is this sorcery? It's Boneless Thursdays at B-Dubs, available for dine-in, takeout, and delivery. BOGO of equal value at participating locations. Not valid with other offers. Size exclusions apply while supplies last. Limit 1. Delivery and takeout limited time. Delivery offer valid on Buffalo Wild Wings website and app subject to availability. Fees may apply, plus taxes.
The Ridgefield Raptors are back, where the entire family can watch top-level college baseball players live at the Rourke. Now, kids 12 and under get in free with a paid adult for all Sunday afternoon Raptors games. Enjoy local Southwest Washington baseball with the whole family this summer. Sunday games are at 1:05 and are presented by Peace Health and the Columbian. Come cheer on your Ridgefield Raptors all season long. Get your tickets now at ridgefieldraptors.com. Go Raptors!
Top of the 3rd inning here from the Rourke in Ridgefield. Are looking to even up this series against the Yakima Valley Pippens, who are on a franchise record streak. The Pippens on 6 straight wins in the West Coast League, 12 straight wins overall. As Wheel Dryer back to the mound, first pitch grounded over the head of the pitcher, fielded at second base by Casper, throws to first, and just in time to get the runner Cabalas, who grounds out 4-3, and Brady Casper makes his first assist at second base here at the Rourke this season, making his first start at second base at home, and gets the ground out on the first pitch from Nate Wheel Dryer. Top of the 3rd inning, a 1-0 lead for the Raptors, and Wheel Dryer has gotten all 7 batters he's faced out, including 3 strikeouts and now a first pitch ground out to start the 3rd inning. Next batter is Spencer Marenko, takes a strike. There was a Marenko playing second base yesterday. It was not Spencer, it was his brother. Same position in the field, and this version of the Marenkos takes a pitch outside. 1-1 is the count. Yesterday, Mason Marenko started in the 5-hole, played second base, had a single, a hit by pitch, went 1 for 4. Now his brother Spencer at the plate. 1-1 pitch is down and away. So Mason not in the lineup today. They replace one another at second base, and Spencer has a 2-1 count. Spencer's from Yakima Valley College, Mason from Gonzaga. It's Spencer at the plate, 1 out, 2-1 pitch is high. 3-1 from Wheel Dryer, who's yet to allow a base runner. At a University of Washington, told me he wants to go at least 5 innings today. His longest appearance this spring for the Washington Huskies was 5 innings. 3-1 pitch is just in there on the outer corner. Catches it, puts the count full at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. 2 very distinct at-bats with a first pitch ground out, and now a full count situation to Marenko. Here comes Wheel Dryer out of the windup, swung on and missed. And he comes back from a 3-1 count to get the strikeout, his 4th punch out of the day. And there are 2 down in the 3rd. Alex Fernandez to the plate, making his debut today for Yakima Valley. And on a day where the new promotion here at the Rourke is when Ridgefield records 7 strikeouts, everybody gets free tacos. And first pitch strike to Fernandez, and Wheel Dryer doing good work to ensure 4 strikeouts aren't in the ball game, so easily on pace. 0-1 pitch from Wheel Dryer is on the outside corner. 0-2 to Fernandez. Now they're taco coupons, so you'd have to go redeem them, but still, tacos being awarded for 7 strikeouts by the Ridgefield pitching staff. 0-2 pitch from Wheel Dryer, slider outside. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the third, a 1-0 lead for the Raptors. Fernandez, who just came to Yakima yesterday, hopped on the bus today and joined the team to make his debut. Incoming freshman at UCLA. Loops one into right center field. Coming in is Caden Connor on the run. Makes the catch at pretty good sprint in from right. And running at about 70%, makes the catch in shallow right center. And through the first 9 batters, Nate Wheeldryer retires all 9 in a row. He's gone 3 straight, 1-2-3 innings. It's the Ridgefield Raptors 1, and the Yakima Valley Pippens yet to score as we head to the bottom of the third.
Dick Hanna Dealerships is proud to welcome everyone back to support our Ridgefield Raptors. Just in time for warm summer nights with family and friends, lounging on the lawn, or eating dogs in the stands. Feels good to be back. In business for over 70 years, Dick Hanna Dealerships is a local, family-owned business with locations in Vancouver, Kelso, and Portland. Choose from thousands of cars and 12 new car brands. Experience nice in the car business. Dick Hanna Dealerships. Believe in nice. Now play ball.
Oh, I love family road trips. Wind in my ears, treats in my mouth, and peace of mind knowing Les Schwab did our tires, brakes, and alignment. Like Les Schwab, my family's safety is my first priority. Well, that and squeaky toys.
Les Schwab Tires, proud to be ranked #1 in overall customer satisfaction for aftermarket tire replacement by J.D. Power 2 years in a row. For J.D. Power 2021 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
To the bottom of the third inning, Will Chambers to the plate. Ended last inning in the on-deck circle with the bases loaded. Chambers now leads off the bottom of the third, is batting .413 on the season, second in the West Coast League, and best among players with his number of at-bats. Swings and misses the first pitch from Kenny Johnson. 0-1's the count, a 1-0 lead for the Raptors. Bottom of the third, just getting this frame started. It's Johnson, the right-hand pitcher, working out of the windup, and Chambers checks his swing, went around, and it's strike 2 to Will, who came into the game yesterday leading the league in slugging percentage, and he had a double yesterday, so you would think that lead would be safe. But Noah Williamson, who was the center fielder yesterday for the Pippens, overtook him. Last 0-2 pitches, grounded foul. And the leadoff man here in the third inning stays alive. Chambers still with an 0-2 count. Williamson had a home run and a single, and so even though Chambers had a good day in terms of slugging with his extra base hit, Williamson still overtook him. They're neck and neck in that category, and Will, more importantly, is just wanting to get on base here. 0-2 pitch, ripped down the first baseline, but right into the waiting glove of Willie Lajoie, who underhands to Johnson. The pitcher steps on the bag, 1 away here in the third inning. Good contact by Will Chambers, and just stays fair. He can hook a lot of those pitches in BP. He sends a lot of balls down the first baseline that tail hard, and if the first baseman can't grab it, those ones hook down to the right field corner. But Lajoie was positioned well, a good 5 yards behind the first base bag. The infield playing very deep against most hitters for the Raptors, but Tafton Hensley's got good speed. First pitch over the glove of Carpentier, 1-0. Play the infield back. Obviously, you're going to get to more ground balls. You got more time and leeway in fielding, but slower ground balls could be beat out more easily. And Hensley has the type of speed where he can beat out a soft ground ball, and the corner infielder's playing back. He could lay down a bunt. 1-0, plunks him on the back, and he will not need to bunt. He's on first anyways, and he seems to be okay. Just coming off the hamstring injury. That one hit him right in the square of the back. And he kind of winced a little bit, but immediately threw the bat away and jogged down to first. And he seems to be healthy and all good to go. And Tafton Hensley aboard for the second time today. Both via free passes First hit by pitch for either team today. He drew a 7-pitch walk in the first. Was stranded at first. He's again on first base as Brady Casper steps in. Left-handed batter coming from the stretch, and a bunt attempt from Kenny Johnson didn't get it. And it's 0-1 to Casper, who struck out in the first inning. 1 for 13 on the season. Did have a double against Bend as his one hit. And now trying to add on to those numbers. Quick move down to Hensley. Funky little move from Johnson. He was looking down at Hensley, then looked back, and then right as he was looking away from Hensley, goes right into the motion, trying to catch Hensley napping, thinking he was looking away and wasn't going to come right at that moment. But Hensley gets back. 1 out, 1 on. A 1-0 lead for the Raptors. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Kenny Johnson out of the stretch. Throws and sprayed foul by Casper, who's behind 0-2. Playing second base today, has 1 assist already. Casper, who is a 6'2", 200-pound rising sophomore out of Oregon State. That's an 0-2 count. Outfield playing deep, infield straight up for the left-hand hitter. Swings again and fouls it a second time. Stays in an 0-2 count. Scores around the league right now. Cowlitz taking an early advantage over Wenatchee, 2-0. Bellingham leading the Bend Elks 2-1. Both of those teams trying to even up the series, as are the Raptors. So all 3 of those teams lost yesterday but are now leading today. 0-2 is the count from Kenny Johnson to Casper. Runner goes. It's outside. Hensley gets easily into second. He is fast, fast, fast. And you could add a few more of those on there. He slides in safely for his 3rd stolen base in the last few days. He had 2 on the weekend. This is technically his first stolen base in the West Coast League season. But he got an absurdly good jump. He's got great acceleration. He's into top speed halfway down, and he just slides in head first. And he's in second base. 1-2 pitch hits ahead of Hensley. And the shortstop grabs it. Cabalas throws to first. It gets by Lajoie. And down the line comes Hensley. He will score. Casper into second. And the Raptors lead it 2-0. Cabalas threw low. And Lajoie couldn't pick it. It goes through the wickets of the first baseman into the right field wall. And Hensley ends up scoring. He got to third on the play. And Casper around to second on what is initially being ruled a hit. It looked like the throw had beaten Casper there, and it was just low. Either way, he's at second, and Hensley scores. The craziest thing about that play is that, first of all, Tapton Hensley went, even though the ball was hit ahead of him. Generally, you only go from second base if the ball is hit behind you, but the thing is, he got there easily. There's a reason Cabalas threw to first and not to third. He could not have gotten Hensley, who had such speed he was going to get into third. Grant Heiser at the plate. The second pitch of the ball game that Heiser has seen is outside 1-0. He grounded out last inning on the first pitch he saw, which was the first pitch since he got hurt in the finale against Yakima Valley. Good to see him back out there, and he's hit well. He went 5 for 12 in that series against the Pippens. 1 out, a 2-0 lead for Ridgefield. Down low to Heiser, who's 2-0, was in concussion protocol and got cleared yesterday. And now playing today. He was told not to lift weights or work out during the hiatus, so he went fishing once and kind of laid low. And lives in Camas with his family. He was a paper maker from Camas High School and plays for Seattle University. And for the Ridgefield Raptors, 2-0 pitch to Grant Heiser is a bit inside, does catch the corner for strike 1 to Grant, who's a catcher who's going to go to Tacoma Community College, but got some late interest from a variety of colleges. Really like the coaching staff at Seattle University, so he is now a Red Hawk up in Seattle. 2-1 count to Grant Heiser, 1 out, runner on second, a 2-0 lead for the Raptors. Here's the pitch, it's outside, 3-1 to Grant. First base is open. Brady Casper on second. Park tend to split time there at the hot corner. It's good to have some depth, and those have been the primary guys at third base this year. Mound visit now from Kelly Fitzpatrick, the pitching coach for the Pippens.